So I just wanted to come on and share a word that the Lord gave me regarding just what's going on today and just an illustration from the Bible. And I was asking the Lord, I just before the Lord, I'm like, God, why are so many people divided when it comes to this whole election thing? And I'm speaking of believers, people in the church. Like, why are there so many believers that are divided? Some are for Trump, some are for Biden. Like, what is that all about? And I believe the Lord drops so heavily in my spirit. Jesus. Matthew 25, 1 through 13. There's an illustration of the wise and the foolish virgins. And 5 of them, all 10 of them, had their lamps. They all, were doing what they were all called by the same name. They all trimmed their wicks when it was time when the bridegroom came. They all went to sleep prior to the bridegroom coming. So they were all called by the same name. They all went to sleep. When they heard the cry and that the bridegroom was coming, they all got up and trimmed their wicks. Like, they were all doing the same thing, the same actions called by the same name. But when it was time for the bridegroom to come, only half of them had oil in their wicks. And I believe that the Lord has brought a profound illustration that in the last days there's going to be a great falling away. And could it be that Jesus was showing us that half of the church, half of the body of believers will be functioning just like everybody else, moving like everybody else, even called by the same name, but will not possess the anointing? And so when we see this division, we know that God is not an author of confusion. God is not the author of confusion. Even for people that are just sitting back, laying back, like, okay, I'm not here or there either way. And not that that's wrong, but I'm just saying, like, in the midst of this election debacle, like, there's so much division amongst believers. And the Lord is saying that in this hour and the days going forward, there is no way that we are going to make it without the anointing. We can fool people. We can trim our wicks to make our light bright. We can, quote scriptures and do all of that. But Jesus is never deceived by the anointing, by what we do to press into him. And so many people are divided, and there's so much division because some people are not operating under the anointing. And so we have to be careful. If the illustration is that half of the people, half of the brides, half of them, he told them, get away from me. Like they went to go get their oil or whatever, and he was like, depart from me, I don't know you. So if there are half of the people he was able to tell that to, it was half of the brides that he told that to. I think that is so profound when it comes down to us making sure that we are ready and that we are prepared for the return of Christ, and moreover, that we are not in a place of being deceived, because that is the most
turn left.
The most powerful spirit in the earth in this hour, and this deception. So go and read Matthew 25, 1 through 13, and we just want to make sure that we are not the foolish virgins that actually had no oil in their lamps. Make sure you got some oil in your lamp. Make sure that you're walking with the Lord for real. So that's all I have to say, people. God bless you. And this GPS is just... But that's all I have to say. God bless you. And I'm praying for all of us. Bye.